Hey there, and welcome to today's class. We'll be doing a full body yoga flow just to really get our bodies moving and to try and see if we can stretch every little muscle and tendon in our bodies. So, to begin, we'll start off on our hands and our knees in a tabletop position. We're just going to go into some nice circular motions around our wrists just to get them nice and warmed up. Move in the one direction before changing over in the other. Just really getting a full range of motion going. And then you're going to meet me in a neutral position, neutral spine, with your fingers nice and wide on the mat, getting a nice grip. We're going to take an inhale, dipping our bellies as we lift our chin up. And then on our exhale, we're going to round our backs out, bringing our chin to our chest. Inhale once more to dip down for your cow. And on your exhale, rounding your back for your cat. Going through 2 more rounds at your own pace. Remembering to link your movement with your breath. And on your last round, come meet me at another neutral spine. And we're going to stretch out our right leg just to the point of our toes floating off the mat. And then we're going to lift it up, bring it in line with our spine. And then placing the weight onto your right hand, you're going to lift your left hand out, reaching as far forward as you can, making a nice straight line from your fingertips all the way to your heel. We're going to hold here for an inhale. And on your exhale, we're going to bring our elbow towards our knee, tapping them together before opening back out for our inhale. Exhale to crunch. And then on your next inhale, we're going to keep your back leg bent. And we're going to twist your left hand back, reaching for your foot. Once you've got a nice grip, you're going to kick your leg back, arching your spine as we hold here for 2, 3, 4. And then we can just release, bring your hand and knee down. We can move on to the other side. So once more, stretching your left leg out, floating your toes off the mat, before lifting it up, bringing it in line with your spine. And then your right hand reaching up and out in front of you, getting that nice straight line. And then on your exhale, bringing your elbow towards your knee. Inhale to open up again. Exhale to crunch. And on your inhale, keeping your leg bent, reaching back with your right hand, grabbing that foot and kicking it back, really trying to pull your right shoulder as far back as you can. As you hold here for 2, 3, 4, and then you can release and relax. Moving on with our left leg, we're going to lift it up, keeping your leg bent. And we're going to paint some nice big circles with our knee. Just massaging our hips as we get it nice and going. And you can change over in the other direction. Before finally bring your left foot over to the left hand, just outside the mat. You can shift your back knee a little bit back. As you come into our lizard. Then lifting your left hand up, reaching out as you face towards the left, coming into a lizard twist. And if you want to go a little bit deeper, you can maybe bend your back leg and reach back with your left hand, grabbing your back foot. And we're just going to hold here for 2 full breaths. You can release, bring your hand back down. You can meet me back in our tabletop. And moving on with our right leg, once more lifting our leg up, as if we're a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. And then just making some nice big circular motions with your leg. Changing over in the other direction. And then placing your right foot right next to your right hand and shifting your back leg before lifting your right hand up, twisting to the right for your twist, and maybe bending your back leg, reaching back for a little bit of variation. Releasing your leg, bringing your hand back down. I'm going to tuck our back toes and lifting our back knee up and kicking our right leg back. Gonna come meet me in a high plank, holding it here for a breath before lifting your hips up and pushing back into a downward facing dog. In your down dog, you can just pedal your feet out, warming up your calves as you walk your dog out, and maybe even swaying your hips from side to side, just getting some nice little movement going before we start our flow. Then meeting me back into stillness, starting with our right leg. We're going to kick it up nice and high for a three-legged dog, keeping that leg straight. Then on your exhale, bending your knee, you're going to place your foot between your hands as you lower your back knee and raising your chest up, meeting me in a high lunge. And then we're going to cactus our arms out to the side and just gently lean back for a little back bend. Sitting up straight, we're going to heel to our foot a little bit forward in front of us before straightening it out, sinking our chest towards our front knee. Come meeting me in a half splits, half Hanuman. If you can keep your hands on the floor or on a block, or you can maybe grab, you can take your left hand and reach for your front foot, just to help you get a little bit of a deeper stretch. And releasing your front foot if you were holding it, bending your front knee to come back into our low lunge before raising up, lifting our back knee as we come into a high crescent lunge. Making sure our hips are nice and square and facing forward. And you're going to exhale, you're going to twist to the left, bring your right hand forward, left hand back, and twisting your back foot, bringing your heel down as you come meet me in a warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Flipping your front palm, you're going to throw it up and over your head. With your left hand, you're going to bring it down to your back leg as we come into a reverse warrior. Moving back into our warrior two now. We're going to bring our hands behind our back, pulling our shoulders nice and back, lifting our chin up to take a deep inhale. And then as we exhale, we're going to fold forward in between our legs. We'll bring our chest and our head all the way down, coming into a humble warrior. With your hands, you can either keep them close to your back or you can lift them up as high as you can to get a nice little stretch in your shoulders. Then releasing your hands, bringing them back down to mat to frame your front foot. You're going to kick your leg back, coming back into a high plank. And exhaling with a chaturanga down, keeping your elbows nice and tucked in. Inhale to untuck your toes as you push your chest up, coming into a cobra. Then exhaling, tucking back toes, back into your downward facing dog. Left leg kicking up nice and high for your three-legged dog. Exhaling, placing your foot between your hands as you lower your back knee, coming into your low lunge. Before cactusing your arms and gently leaning slightly back for your bend. Coming back straight, you're going to heel toe your foot forward before straightening your leg, moving your hips back to come into your half splits. Releasing your foot if you're holding it, bending your front knee back into your low lunge before lifting your back knee, raising up into your high crescent lunge. Opening out to the right, left hand forward, right hand back, gazing over your front fingers to really engage your core, tucking your hips in to get a nice straight spine. Flipping your front palm, throwing over your head, and bringing your back hand down to your leg. Back into your warrior two, bringing hands behind your back, clasping them together. Taking an inhale as you pull your shoulders back. Then exhaling to fold forward into your humble warrior. And releasing your hands, framing your front foot, kicking back into a plank. And once more, exhaling to lower you down to your bellies. Inhale for cobra. Or maybe you can lift your thighs up to come into an upward dog. Before exhaling back into your downward dog. And then from your down dog, you can just walk your feet up to the front of the mat towards your hands, coming in to meet me in a forward fold. We're going to just hang here for a few breaths, swaying our bodies from side to side. Just feeling the nice release in our lower backs. Then we're going to turn and face towards the long side of the mat, opening your legs out, still staying in your forward fold. So you can come meet me in a wide-legged forward fold. Then on your inhale, you're going to lift your chest up halfway, keeping your spine nice and straight. Then when you exhale, you're going to lean towards the left, folding over your left leg. You can grab your back of your leg, just pull your chest a little bit closer to your leg. Releasing, coming back to center. Once more, inhaling to half lift. And exhaling to fold over your right knee and leg. Then releasing your leg, you're going to stay onto the right. So you're going to bend your right leg, lowering your hips down to your right heel, lifting your left toes, pointing up. You can meet me in a side lunge, Skandasana. You can either keep your hands down to the mat for balance, or if you can, bring them up to heart center. Shifting our weight, we're going to move over to the left side. So bringing your left feet down, shifting over, and then with our right foot, toes pointing up, meeting me back in our lunge. Placing your hands down to the mat, you're just going to fall slightly back, coming to sit on your bums, keeping your right leg extended out in front of you. Then take your left leg and move it over to the right side of your right leg. And then with your right hand, you're going to grab around your bent leg, and your left hand's going to reach behind you. You just gently twist, pulling your left shoulder back. You just hold here and breathe. Releasing your left leg, straightening out, bending your right leg. As we do it the same on the other side. So right leg over left, twisting to your right, wrapping around your leg and right hand behind your back. Just gently pulling your shoulder back, feeling a nice little twist going on in your spine. Coming back to center, we can now bend both our legs out in front of us and placing our palms behind us with our fingers facing towards our toes. We're going to brace our feet and our hands down and lifting our hips up, bringing our chest and our hips as high as we can, meeting in a reverse tabletop and just letting your head hang nice and loose behind you. You can just gently lower yourself back down to the mat. You can straighten your legs and you can meet me lying on your backs. You're gonna bend both your legs, hugging them into your chest. Maybe just sway from side to side, giving yourself a little bit of back massage. Before releasing your legs and opening your arms out to the side, making a T shape. And you're just gonna let your legs fall over to the left as we come into a belly twist. Then lifting your legs back to center and letting it fall over to the right. Bring it back to center once more. Just gonna straighten your legs out in front of you. Bring your hands to your sides. You can meet me in our final pose of Shavasana as we just lay here for the next 1 or 2 minutes, relaxing every muscle and bone in our bodies. And just let our minds drift away. Taking a nice deep breath in through the nose Feeling your lungs fill up and your chest rise, and then letting it all out either through the nose or the mouth. You can start waking your body up and start wiggling your fingers and your toes, moving your wrists and your ankles. And you can hug your knees into your chest, giving it a nice little quick squeeze. And keeping your eyes still closed, you can come meet me in a seated position. And we just take a moment to reflect, notice how we're feeling, and then giving ourselves a little mental pat on the back, congratulating ourselves for looking after ourselves. Finally, bringing your palms together at heart center, taking a deep inhale, and bowing as we exhale to close our practice. Thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you're feeling great and feeling a little bit better. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else you would like me to do. And I hope to see you guys again next time on the Yoga Mat.